HowExpert publishes quick, how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. Pharmacist 101 article. HowExpert lesson of the day, learn about Pharmacist. Have you or someone you know considered pharmacy as a career? There is more to the field of medicine than simply counting pills and putting them into a bottle. There are cost and safety evaluations that take place behind the scenes. Pharmacists are licensed in all 50 states to provide immunizations. Pharmacists can work in many settings outside of retail pharmacies. Did you know since 2005 every new graduating pharmacist has a doctoral degree? They truly are the medication experts. It is intimidating in healthcare and many fields to know where to begin. This guide is set up to walk you through the entire process, start to finish. Set up chapter by chapter, it is simple to select where you are at in your path and proceed accordingly. There are also helpful hints for established pharmacists such as where to find quality continuing education credits, how to shift into a different pharmacy realm, and suggestions for professional organizations. For someone brand new to pharmacy, there are many pieces easily missed. Professional degree applications are an in-depth process with lots of moving parts. These parts include a personal statement, letters of recommendation, possibly an entrance exam, the PCAT, the actual application process, the interview process, and starting classes. This guide will walk you through each step of the process with resources, timeline considerations, and tips. Don't overlook the value of real-world experience, even at an early stage. Experience is valuable because it enables familiarity with drug names and standard doses and fosters professional connections. If you've already started pharmacy classes, there are specific classes that will promote success after graduation. There are classes within the pharmaceutical curriculum no other healthcare professional receives. Knowing which classes those are and focusing study on them will set you apart as an exceptional pharmacist. Embedded within the curriculum is the opportunity to select electives. Depending which field within pharmacy you'd like to pursue may steer your elective choices. If you don't know what type of practice to pursue after graduation, there is an entire lesson dedicated to discussion of 16 different options. Outside of healthcare, you may not have even realized pharmacists can be so versatile. When you say pharmacist to anyone outside of healthcare, generally someone pictures their local retail pharmacist and possibly a hospital pharmacist. Other areas include clinical specialists, ambulatory care, informatics, nuclear pharmacy, home infusion, career coaches, and academia. This is less than half of the options discussed in the book. There are many, many more beyond these. Pharmacy students spend their last year of graduate school getting real-world experience in controlled settings. Each college has different required experiences but allows selecting a few elective options. During this time period you are vulnerable, legally, but with the proper guidance, can have an extraordinary and inclusive experience. After graduation, pharmacists need to take two separate board exams. One is a comprehensive knowledge-based exam and the other is a state-specific law exam. There is also a separate application for licensure itself. Pharmacists, like all healthcare professionals, have state-regulated requirements for continuing education. Just because you've graduated doesn't mean the field stops moving. Knowing these specific requirements for your state is crucial. Also, there's benefit to continuing education credits you pay for. Within this notion is how you handle mistakes. Ultimately, as a human, you will make mistakes. In healthcare this is a very touchy subject, but as humans, it is impossible to avoid. How will you handle them? Knowing yourself and where you fit within this field will serve you well. I will help to create specific visions of your pharmacy school experience as well as your professional, post-graduation experience. The sooner you know what type of practice you want to pursue, the easier it will be. If you can't decide, that's okay, too. Knowing what you don't like can be just as useful. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on unique topics by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more.